In a small cottage in the woods lived a tall and handsome, shrewd man. He would go about his day picking flowers for his wife and destined to hunt deer or elk all his life. His name was Tim Smith. This middle-aged man was full of wits, for you see he had more than enough, yet he desired more than his fill. When he was 20, he married a strong brunette, and in his 50s, he found a blonde named Suzette. There they lived, a less than quite life. For our man, Tim had 2 wives. Suzette loved to garden, so Tim outside made her a small little haven, while the brunette named Helen, she loved to make rugs, bags, clothes even. One was in charge of all the cleaning, while the other was in charge of all the cooking. It is at the start of the morning when the 2 would start bickering. Till the afternoon they wouldn't stop yapping. Follow for part 2. Thanks for watching. Helen would say, "Suzette, where did you put the oil and the peppers?" Suzette replied, "It is under the counter, and what's for supper?" So as the day would go on, they would butt heads. In their constant battles, one after another, they lead. But in the middle of this was a man, who luckily they both loved dearly like no other man. To avoid the trouble, he would often set out to the forest. There he picked flowers, hunted, and found rest. It is only at night that he would decide to come home, for the 2 had grown tired and welcomed him home. This carried on for years and years, though the squabbles never veered. Our man Tim Smith's also followed a schedule. He would sleep in each of their room on a schedule. There he would listen to them complain about the other, while both taking care of Tim like a mother. They would wash his clothes when they're dirty. They would avoid making him angry. They would feed him supper, and at night, massage his chest and upper. Follow for part 3. Thanks for watching. As time passed by, Helen grew older. She saw Tim's hair start to grow lighter. She was proud of this, as she didn't want to be mistaken as his mother. So at night, she would pluck out a few hairs that were darker. On other nights, when Suzette had her turn, she would look at Tim's hair and find that fur had turned. She would pluck all the hair that's white till she had darker hair that was just right. This went on and on. As crazy as it sounds, the 2 wives went back and forth, much like Tim Smith's name a palindromic henceforth. Pretty soon, Tim was all flesh, bald as a baby none less. So let this be a warning to all of you out there, that if we yield to all our desires, we might find our life in dire. For a man can't paddle a boat along 2 rivers, he must pick a river and adventure. For the sayings are true, a simple life is peaceful life, he shall not rue. This story is inspired by Aesop's Fables, titled The Man and His 2 Wives. Great stories are meant to be shared. Hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching.